This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for July 10th, 2023. It's currently June 2nd, 2023, 12:10 p.m. Eastern Time. The shuffle file for the July 10th reading was created on May 8th, 2023 at 12:33 a.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So the overall theme and behavior for the day, we have an attempt to establish or reestablish support, and that's support on a multi-day scale. Behavior around the highest high, we have a nullified breakout, so likely there's a breakout that doesn't hold, or there's a breakout to a high, and then the high, there's chart behavior that makes it irrelevant. Usually that means that the breakout doesn't hold. Behavior around the lowest low, we have a period of sideways rotation and a sharp drop in that period of sideways rotation that takes us to the lowest low and revisits a past support level that was an opportunity. I'm advised to trade around a notable decline on a one-day chart at least. Interesting. So there's one thing to point out here is that on the 7th, we had the sneak preview card was the Knight of Discs, and then we start the day here with the Knight of Discs here on the 10th. My sense is that we probably do this like sideways rotation in the pre-market, and there's a fast sudden move higher that matter of fact, this might be something to do with like some sort of like economic data coming through, or like a financial, like an economic leader. Something pre-market came out here. There's sideways rotation, but I think that there's more so a highlight here of something pre-market, and there's like this fast sudden move higher out of the open. So like we probably decline into the open, or right around the open we decline into a low. That low and that decline into the low offers opportunity to open up a long position. And it looks like that long position in the first half hour we moved pretty notable to the upside, especially around 10 o'clock. We pushed the upper end of a range higher and successfully turned resistance into new support somewhere between 10 and 11. There's an opportunity there at a brief peak between roughly 11 and 12. I think it's probably right around the like right on the line around 11 o'clock, but it could be anywhere between like 10:45 and 12. There's a peak that forms, like a new local high forms when we have this move higher through resistance. We stay above it briefly, and then we break back down through the same price level. That's where I would exit out. It's probably around 11 o'clock, and I would exit out of that long position that I opened up at the open in the midst of a low. And then we have a period of volatility. So when we come off that peak back down through the same price level, it turns into volatility between roughly 12 and 1. That period of volatility does end with a fast sudden move higher. It looks like yeah, okay, so it ends with a fast sudden move higher, and then there's another low or trough there between roughly 1 and 2 o'clock in the midst of a decline off of that fast sudden move higher. That decline offers another opportunity to open up a long position. We do some sideways rotation between 2 and 3 that increases with bullish momentum moving forward in time, and then we establish support level, or there's an important support level on at least a one-day scale there in the last hour that we can rely upon that support, and we see a sideways, sideways fluctuating rally into the close to meet a key resistance level, and that precedes a decline. Looks like we open lower the following day. Hard to determine what the full card indicates for volume. I'll be interested to see how that turns out, but my sense is that it probably means there's a lot of volume. That remains to be seen, though. And there's an opportunity to close out of that long position that was open between roughly 1 and 2. There's an opportunity around the close to close out of that long position. That's the S&P 500 for July 10th, 2023. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button, my friends. And as always, don't forget to follow that rule of karma. Super important. You do so on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. We ask that you donate 5% of the profits from the information on this channel back to the channel through one of the links on the resource tab. We ask that you donate 5% of the profits forward to one of the charities there as well, and that leaves you with 90% of the money that you made from this information. Make sure you spend it out of love. As long as you follow those rules, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.